Hi everyone, so today I thought I'll share with you this lovely floral tag, and the idea came from when I was doing these floral illustrations inspired by Ali Brown. And then I thought, why don't I start doing something like that on a smaller scale on a tag, because I got a whole pack of them in Hobbycraft the other week, and so they actually look super cute. So I touched this one just so it would stay, but basically this is what it looks like. I stamped the date on them, and then what you can do is you can gift it to someone, you know, like family member, friends, or whoever, and it's a nice little thing to keep. So you can write on the back maybe some sort of you know, I don't know, like a little note, or journaling. You can stick them into journals, like if you make a pocket or something, you can secure them with a bit of washi tape in your journal, or you can use them as bookmarks as well. So that's also a neat idea to do. And yeah, I'm going to show you today how to create this. Okay, so today I'm going to actually make a hybrid of sort of something like this and a bit of doodling incorporated later on. So to begin with, I have adhered my tag to the paper or the surface that you're going to work with, because they're quite small, so they're going to be moving around a lot. And I'm going to use my I call it the face palette, but in reality I'm using it for florals as well. The color scheme works really well in them. By the way, my desk is a crazy mess for the for the past week or so, actually, because I'm filming loads of videos. And the plan is that when I'm going to be away on holidays this July, I was going to have 3 videos every week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. However, I'm just getting so exhausted that I hope I can film the videos that I have in mind. It's just getting a bit too much, because you know, I'm looking after Mason as well as doing loads of other stuff, and it's just becoming a little bit nuts at the moment.
Nuts?
So yeah, we'll see. I mean, if I don't get to film 3, then it might be some days 2, but yeah, that's the plan anyhow. Okay, so I'm just blopping on a few of these florals, and then I kind of have a tropical feel today, so I'm going to create these lovely palm leaves, which make it all a lot more interesting, I find. And try to make the tip of the leaf thinner if you can, and then not touching it just yet because it's still quite wet. I don't want the pink to go into the green. I'm going to leave it at that. And then I'm going to probably take this Indian yellow and just dab it on here and there, just sort of as I call them mimosa flowers. They look really, really pretty. And I'm just going to do that here and there. Yesterday was a lovely day here in UK, and so we spent most of the day outside, which was lovely. But of course I had this incredible guilt of not getting anything done at all yesterday. Mondays usually are my get stuff done days for the week. I love how very strong this Indian yellow is. It just pushes any color. So if you are going to add it, it's going to be the dominant color in it. Just pushes the pink throughout. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave it at that just for today. And I'm going to dry it now and come back. Right, so for today, I think I will skip the graphite pencil and I'm going to do the doodling with the Muji. It's a 0.25 gel pen and it's so fun because it's super fine. And I love it for that reason. So I'm just doodling around really. I'm not giving it much thought. Just some kind of floral shapes. So let me just zoom in for you a little bit so you can see more. And then around here I'm going to circle these little flowers, whatever they may be, and then I'm going to connect them to one another like so, just to make them look like they're sort of hanging off a branch really. And I will do the same here. Okay, so at this point I'm going to start adding these cute little floral doodles. So instead of going for the color, today I'm just keeping it with the gel pen. And then I'm just going to put small lines inside and a little dot into the middle, like so. And I think I'm quite happy with the way it looks, but there's something about these. So I'm going to connect the flowers as well, actually, so that they don't look like they're not belonging to one another. And then I'm going to just doodle a little bit into the center, like so, just to bring out the flower a little bit more. And that is it. And then over here I can just add these little marks as well, just to make it a bit more interesting. You don't have to, but I do like doing that. It depends what you're drawing. On a berry doodle, it looks quite nice because it ends up looking like what's it called, blackcurrant, but these were originally supposed to be mimosa flowers, so I'm not sure what this looks now, but who cares, you know, it looks pretty nonetheless. So I will leave it at that, and then I'm going to start adding some gold into this. And to do that, I'm just thinking, yeah, I'm going to pull out my favorite gold watercolor palette, which is this one. It's the Finetec color. I try to leave all the links below. So I'm struggling to speak today because I've got sore throat yet again. I have never had so many sore throats before I had Mason. I don't know what it is. Am I overstraining my voice too much? Am I just picking up stuff, or is it just exhaustion? What is it? One of the two, three. So I'm just going to dab on the watercolor kind of in different shapes to again to have it a bit more interesting. And I'm thinking I'll probably just dab on the gold a little bit, just like one little dot onto the these berries. I mean, they're very tiny, so just kind of randomly dot it on, don't need to be precise. Okay, so and now I'm just going to create these little gold dots just here because something is missing at the moment on these palm leaves, but I don't want to also start overlining it with the black pen. I want something to be slightly different here. So that is probably it, and then I'm going to get some more doodling done. Let's see. So I'm thinking, what should I do? I might grab again some of these mini pens, and looking at it, I think this color would be pretty with the yellow, I think. Or would it be too much yellow? How about an orange in that? It might clash, but let's have a look. So I'm just going to doodle that on. Let me just take away this palette. So there isn't really much space for doodling left, to be honest with you. So don't want it to be too much. So I think I'm just going to doodle it in between, like so, just to extend it a bit more. And then something around here probably should be enough. I'm going to leave it at that. And orange, no, I'm going to actually grab the yellow. Changed my mind over the orange, it would be clashing a bit too much. So I'm just going to put yellow right in and just mix it up a little. And that hopefully should be enough. Okay, so it's very mild, hardly there, but there is something that's just adding a little bit. I'm going to stamp the date, and I'm going to find a color that fits the tag well. Probably will be the same color actually of the twine. Okay, so I've got a little box here that I keep a few colors in. That green actually works quite well. But I also have a large one which has got all sorts of stuff in here. Let me just tidy up. Oh, this is the ones I got from Liberty ages ago. Gosh, I forgot I had all this stuff. Okay, so there's bunch and bunch. Oh, these ones actually I did back in college, so these are really old. I did them by, you know, when you do the tie-dyeing, and they obviously got colored as well. These could be quite nice in terms of color range. Let me see if I can find a long one. Yeah, I could use one of those. Okay, I'm going to use this one. It's going to be a little bit curly, but I don't think I mind too much. So let me just get this one. So all I'm doing, the way I like to do this, is that this to be the back and this to be the front. So I like the loop at the front, which means basically trying to think. So I loop it through like that, and then put these forward, and I try to make them the same length. Just looks better in my opinion. And then just pull it like that, and there you go. There you have your little tag. So that's it. These ones I bought for embroidering, so you can go to one of those haberdashery stores and they have a wide range of colors. And so those are my floral tags. I'm going to go ahead and stamp the date in a bit, but I just wanted to share it with you. Something you can do very quickly, still have your watercolor you know, session, but just very easily. And also you can give that to someone and they would really like that. So there's the gold watercolor here. So I hope you enjoyed this little video and thanks for watching. See you soon.